Good morning, everyone. Hello, and welcome to What's New Wednesday, this beautiful Wednesday morning out here in Logan, Utah. I hope it's a good one wherever you are in this big wide world. Today is Wednesday, February 15th, 2023. I want to give a shout out to all the people listening on Facebook, YouTube, and our new podcast platforms that are out there. So if you are listening to this on the podcast, a big welcome to you, whether you're listening on, iHeartRadio or Google or Amazon Music or yes, Apple. We are now officially on Apple, which is so exciting for us. I know a lot of times I listen to podcasts in a variety of platforms, but most often probably on Apple. So if you're there, we are too. And we welcome you to this broadcast of What's New Wednesday. Of course, a lot of the things we share on What's New Wednesday are picture based, if you will. And so if you're listening and thinking, ooh, whatever they're talking about sounds really good, I want to learn more, of course, you can find that through the video stream on YouTube and Facebook as well. So welcome. Let's see, who do we have here with us today? Boy, you're coming in fast. We've got Donna from Estero, Florida, and Pat from Inglewood, Florida. Cheryl, hello, from Laughlin, Nevada, and Yvette from West Chicago, Illinois. Hi, Dawn from Wisconsin, and Bernadette from Illinois. Hi, Marcy from Washington, and Diana from Fairview, Utah. Hello, Dawn from the Villages in Florida, and Patricia from the Adirondacks. Good morning, Chris and Tina from East Texas, Marlene from Ohio, Katie from Hockley, Texas, Sybil from Oklahoma, and the list goes on. Oh my goodness, you are in for a real treat today, my friends, because today we've got all sorts of reasons to celebrate. It is the official launch of Oh So Delightful. We could not be more excited about it. We've been planning this, talking about it, you name it, for over a year now. So to officially release it to all of you through quilt shops all over the world is such a treat for us. So today we are celebrating. I'm actually going to introduce you to three of my good friends at Kimberbell. They're from the creative marketing team, and I know you're just going to love them. You're going to fall in love with them. They are so uber creative and just a whole lot of fun to be around. So you're going to meet them, and we're going to talk about the launch of the new mini documentary on Oh So Delightful. Have you ever wondered how a product goes from, the whole idea phase to when it comes into stores and then into your hands? Well, we're going to show you how that's done today through about a 6-minute documentary. And the three people that I'm introducing to you today have a little part in being part of that. So anyway, we're super excited. There's so many fun things to talk about and a really huge fabric giveaway, and we all love those, don't we? So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing, of course, I want to share with you real quick is because we're talking about oh so delightful. We have a background quilting bundle that's still on sale for just a couple more weeks. You can save 20% by purchasing this optional background quilting bundle. Oh my goodness, it works perfectly with the blocks from Oh So Delightful. But of course, as you can see there, you could use this for so many other things. You're just building your library of designs from Kimberbell, and this is 6 more you can add to it. Yes, we did use it in the quilt and the bonus projects, but as you can see, we've got scissors and, the little cross-stitching pattern and threads, spools of thread, and you name it, the ruler that everyone's loving. All of those are on sale for a couple more weeks. Here you can see some ways that we used it in the main quilt. Wow, just as cute as can be. Don't you love those scissors? And look, it's a little tomato pincushion in that quilting too. Of course, the border is phenomenal, isn't it? my goodness, you guys met Liz a few weeks ago from Kimberbell, who made her and her team made all this happen. And then, of course, the ruler inner border is just so awesome. Don't forget, you can find it at kimberbell.com. Go to products, then go to background quilting. There you will find it again for 20% off for the next couple of weeks as we celebrate the launch of Oh So Delightful. Of course, as always, if you are supporting quilt shops, your local quilt shop through an affiliate link, absolutely go through their affiliate link first to get that, and then they get some credit for that as well. All right, so we've got some fun stuff to share with you that you guys have been making. Let's start off by doing a little bit of Sew and Tell with Kimberbell. All right, you guys have been busy. I bet you know what we're going to focus on today because, wow, you are doing some awesome things and posting them on the Kimberbellas and Fellas page. Let's take a look. Now, we just finished up with Valentine's Day, so I hope you all had a good one. And we definitely, leading up to Valentine's Day, had a whole lot of Valentine items coming our way for all of us to see. But it's so exciting to move on from that holiday and think spring, right? Well, that's exactly what she did here. She says, this is the April Cutie. This is for my daughter who wanted more neutral colors. I loved this because of those neutral colors. That bunny is just as cute as can be, isn't it? Thank you, Miyoko, for sharing that. Let's take a closer look at the design itself. Of course, she used, some velveteen for that sweet bunny. She used the clear blue tiles background quilting there that we provide for an optional download on Cuties. And the border is just as cute as can be, isn't it? This comes from Pretty Petals. Wow. I love your neutral coloring there, Miyoko. Thank you so much for sharing it. Now, one thing I thought I would add to these Sew and Tell segments is showing you where the product came from so that when you're looking for it, if you're so inspired by it, which I hope you are, who wouldn't be? These are amazing projects you guys are working on and doing and accomplishing. I want you to be able to see where you can find that or what it looks like in a quilt shop near you or online. So this is the book you're looking for. If you're looking for 6 beautiful designs for every month between January and June, this is Cuties Volume 2, January through June. The next volume is coming out very, very soon. I can't wait to share that with you. This is the back of the product. So I want you to be able to see again where these products are coming from so you know exactly what to look for when you're looking online or in your favorite quilt shop. All right, as you can imagine, people are making the Pretty and Posh zipper pouches, and they are looking as gorgeous as ever. Take a look at this fabric combination. Wow. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this from Sue. She says, had fun making this new pouch from the Pretty and Posh zipper pouches. 2 more patterns to go. Thank you, Kimberbell. Okay, when you saw that, did your eyes and just go woo and your jaw just drop like mine did? I absolutely love the color combinations of that coral, kind of a sagey green and the gray. It looks gorgeous. Thank you, Sue, for posting that. Lee, ooh la la, Lee, look at that fabric combo there. She uses a cream and black floral that just makes it just as stunning as ever. She says, finally had the time to make one of the new zipper pouches from Pretty and Posh. Wow. Okay, Cindy, look at this one. She says, this is another Posh bag. I can't tell y'all how awesome these are and so easy to make. And I love what she did here by personalizing it with the recipient's name. Just beautiful. And of course, the pink floral, you can't go wrong with that, right? All right, here's another one. Oh, let's see who it's from first here. This is Janice. She says, this is Pretty and Posh for an upcoming wedding. Okay, folks, doesn't this just show you what is possible with Pretty and Posh. You can see the whole gamut of ideas, going from, someone who had posted one of these projects with a softball fabric for her granddaughter a few weeks ago, to something so elegant for a wedding because of the fabric she used and the trim she used. Janice, this is absolutely stunning. I fell in love with it. Thank you so much for sharing. And of course, she added a couple of tabs on there, added some hardware for a strap. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. All right. And then we've got this one that has quite a few. It's a nice grouping of the Pretty and Posh zipper pouches that comes from Gayla. She says, I made a few of the Pretty and Posh zipper pouches. They came out really nice, and she loves using the different fun fabrics. I couldn't agree with you more, Gayla. This is beautiful. Let's take a closer look here. It just goes to show once again that just by changing up the fabrics, it changes up the entire look. Wow, Pretty and Posh. You guys are killing it with these designs. Absolutely love it. If you're looking for this CD set, here's what it looks like in a store. It's the Pretty and Posh zipper pouches for machine embroidery. It comes in 4 different styles, as you see there, and each of those styles comes in 3 sizes. If you're looking at the back of the CD, this is what that looks like. And I wanted to point this out because, here, let me go to the other side. Right there. No, right there. Okay, here's what I want you to look at. Right there. There we go. Everything's backwards for me on this screen. Okay, what I want you to see is that when you find a Kimberbell product in stores, look, do you notice something? Yes, this is awesome. Okay, now I'm going to point this way. This is what you're looking for. There we go. Because on the backs of the packaging, you're going to see the exact Kimberbell stabilizers we used and the color coding system that is so awesome, that makes shopping for Kimberbell stabilizer so easy. Oh, don't you love it? Don't you love it? One of the people that made that possible is going to be on today. So just a little heads up there. Isn't that great? So now you never have to go, oh, I wonder what stabilizer I'm going to need before you leave the store. You'll know right away, and you'll know exactly the color coding system to be able to find it really easily. I love that. Okay, moving on with another Sew and Tell project. Oh my goodness, Christy. She says, I made these oh so delightful shop models for our shop. Those filler blocks are perfect for displaying Bella box pins and Kimberbell event pins. Woo woo, look at this. Okay, of course, these are the bonus projects from Oh So Delightful, but do you notice what she did there? Yep, those are pins that come from the different Bella boxes. Guess what? One of the gals I'm interviewing today, did I happen to say that? Also has something to do with those pins. I'm really building this interview up, guys. I'm really building it up, but it'll be fun for you to meet her. She creates these pins for us. She also creates the buttons that you see. Let's look at that from the different events. I love, Christy, that you are taking those filler blocks and really using them to create something special that's uniquely yours because of the other Kimberbell projects you've been involved in or events you've been involved in. It's a great way to display those pins and buttons. Thank you for inspiring us. I'm going to do the same thing with mine now in my sewing room because I've got these pins, I've got these buttons, and I'm thinking, what is the best way to display them? Well, Christy, you just showed us all how. I love it. All right. Of course, this is coming from, you know it, it's the Oh So Delightful Quilts and Decor book and CD set. It's out now in stores, going out. Well, it started shipping last week. It's officially launching today. So awesome. All right. So we're pretty excited. Can you tell? Just a little excited about this release. Before I introduce you to 3 special guests of mine, I want to show you just a little video clip to get you all excited about Oh So Delightful. And then will introduce my 3 guests. Let's take a look. Yes. And as you saw in there, you can find that at quilt shops, online or in person, all over the world, starting today. So awesome. Hey, 3 really special people in my life and at Kimberbell helped make all of this possible. All the marketing that you're seeing coming out from this team. It's a good sized team. These are 3 of them. Please welcome these beautiful ladies. Let's see, Jenny, you know Jenny.
Hi.
Hello, Jenny. And
hi, everybody.
Jasmine and Jayme. Hey, ladies. How are you?
Great.
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, let's all give each other knuckles as we start this thing. 1, 2, 3, boom. Oh, come on.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, boom. There we go. Wow.
I feel like I'm on the Brady Bunch.
Right?
Yep.
Looking up and down and side to side. Oh my goodness. It's so fun to have you guys on today. I know a lot of people out there know Jenny from the blog. We call her Jenny from the blog, right? We can break out in song anytime now. But I'm not so sure as many of you know Jasmine and Jayme. And it's kind of funny because last week when I interviewed Andrew, he was like, boy, you like only hire people with J names. And it kind of rings true today, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're the J team today.
J team, that's right.
And then we just call him Andrew.
Yep.
And it fits. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, guys, I am so happy you agreed to come on today because I think it's important for people out there to see more behind the scenes at Kimberbell. We actually have a new little jingle for behind the scenes. Should we show it first? And then we'll go into our interview. Okay. So as I get used to this whole little new jingle thing, I may forget every now and then. But it's never too late. We're going to show it now, and then we'll go into the interview. Shall we? There it is.
I like that.
Bravo. Yes, we're officially official to be able to have an interview now because we've got the jingle going on. Okay. First, go ahead and tell us. Let's start at Jenny. She's at the top right corner. Tell us who you are and what you do at Kimberbell.
Okay, I am Jenny Lyman, and I write the words. So I'm the copywriter on the marketing team. And so I do product descriptions. So for example, if you were to go on our website and read a description about a product or on the back of your package, I would have written those words. I do the blog, like Kim mentioned. I do just like email writing and I describe programs and products pretty much.
Yeah.
Just lots of words.
A lot of words. A lot of musical words, which we're going to talk about in a minute.
Every now and again.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Okay, thank you. I don't know what we would do without Jenny. Jenny, thanks for being here. Okay, who's next?
I'll go. I'm Jasmine. I'm our art director here. I make pretty things with a purpose. So I make sure all things are pretty here and that we are have all the details and we're just making it perfect for you. And I would not be able to do my job without Jenny.
I wouldn't be able to do mine without Jazz either.
Definitely a team effort for sure. And when she says she makes things all pretty, she's not kidding. Like like anything that you're seeing out there, like she said, like the packaging and any type of marketing collateral and stuff. She probably has a big hand in that. And then I mentioned like the buttons and the pins and the Bella box type stuff that's in there. That's our Jazz. We call her Jazzy J for short.
Yes.
She is good.
She does do beautiful things for sure. Okay, Jayme.
Okay, yes, I am Jayme Shepherd. I am the VP over the Kimberbell brand. Been here for about 7 years almost, and it's been an awesome ride. I work with the best people. Obviously, Kim, she's amazing. Jenny and Jazz, we are the J team. It's pretty awesome. I love working with these ladies. So yeah, I'm responsible for driving our product roadmap forward and, working on directing the concept for new products and getting them launched into product development, and then also working with our product managers and then directing our product marketing team. So there's a lot going on here, and it is fun and busy.
She's our fearless leader.
Yeah, for sure. The fearless leader. There is a lot to going on, and that's why I'm so excited about showing these guys the documentary today at the end of the show, because it's kind of an eye-opener as to all the little details that happen leading up to, the launch of something, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Okay, so you're also known as the creative team here, and I know there's more on your team than just the three of you. So I want to, shout out to the rest of them too. They're eventually going to get a turn on this for sure.
That's right.
We're not going to let them off the hook. But tell us what a typical creative meeting is like for you guys. Now, I know Andrew's a part of that mix, so that just sends it over to a whole nother level, I'm sure.
It really does.
When you hear about a new product coming out from Kimberbell, how far in advance are we talking that you're actually, brainstorming, and what is that process like?
Yeah, we're usually brainstorming about 6 months in advance to the launch of the product, but really, it kind of starts a lot sooner because our product roadmap, believe it or not, we've got things planned out for almost 2 years, which is just crazy. So we're all kind of familiar with what's coming down the pipeline and thinking about things. And yeah, of course, when we get into our brainstorming meetings, all the ideas are it's hard to narrow down on one idea because we have so many great ideas. And
Jasmine has to rein us in because we tend to squirrel.
That's right.
And then Jasmine's like, lady.
I'm just saying that Jamie's thinking out loud.
Because I've been in meetings with Jasmine, and we're just like, okay, all right.
Thank goodness she does, or would be her all,
I want to go back and be creative, so let's get this going.
Yep.
You wouldn't say there's a lot of squirrel moments, would you, Jazz?
So many.
Not at all.
There's a whole squirrel infestation,
colony.
There is
swirling all over the place.
Sometimes
but it brings
those
us
moments are really
great
beneficial,
ideas.
though.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it fun, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Jessica here. She's saying, "What a fun team to be a part of."
We wouldn't have came up with the Clear Blue Tiles musical if we didn't have squirrels.
That's right.
Yeah, that is true.
Very true.
That leads to a very interesting part of this conversation. Is the Clear Blue Tiles? How many of you out there, when Clear Blue Tiles first came out, and that would have been,
a while ago,
Like 2 years?
was it 2 years ago?
Yeah, about 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Can you believe
coming
that?
up on 2, I think. Yeah.
And since then, thousands of quilts have been finished with Clear Blue Tiles. But, we were talking about, and you guys in particular are talking about, how do we market Clear Blue Tiles? Now, of course, we can do, definitely the video tutorials that are so important, so that we're walking people through the steps of using it. But you guys also came up with a really clever idea for a musical. How was that born? And we're going to show it here in just a minute. Tell us.
Okay, I'll take the lead on this one.
That,
Okay, so here, you guys, I'm just going to tell you how it was. Okay. So Clear Blue Tiles was coming out, like you said, and so I was doing a lot of writing about Clear Blue Tiles and how awesome they were and what you did with them and how it was going to just change your life, And so I was spending my days writing these words, and I just am kind of someone who likes to have a little fun, and I kind of like writing parodies just for my family, and just my friends, and just to have fun.
Yeah.
So I had left work, and I had gone to the grocery store, and I was in the produce section of Lee's Marketplace buying my groceries, and I just started like, oh, just kind of singing this song in my head. And I thought, this product really deserves a song and a dance. It just is so cool. There are some products just worth singing about, So I just was in the produce section, like shopping, like literally putting stuff in my cart. And my brain was like, hey, do you sell? Hey, do you sell? Like I was just, and by the time I was done shopping, I had written the whole thing. So I went home, and this was never intended for the masses, by the way, not initially. So I went home and I just grabbed my groceries and took them inside. And then I went to my closet and threw on a black dress and grabbed a hat and grabbed some gloves. And my husband came, and I found a karaoke version of the song. And my husband came home and I was like, hey, quick, film me really quick. I'm going to sing this little song. And so I was in my living room and I sang the song, and my husband just rolled with it because he knows me. Like, whatever. Here she goes again. So he filmed me, and I just sent it to the creative marketing team just to make them smile, just to celebrate that. Look at this cool product we're all working on so hard, and this is just, isn't this funny? And just to make them smile. I never intended it for it to go further. And then
there was a leak. We won't say that it was me.
Jasmine was the leak for sure. I didn't even send it to Kim. I just sent it to the creative team just to make them laugh. And
Jasmine sent it to me. Yes.
There's no secrets between me and my friend Kim.
That's right. So Jasmine kind of put it out there, and then she put it on, and then it just kind of grew from there. Andrew got involved, and Andrew has these big dreams, and Stacy and some other people.
Well, we gotta say, we have so many people that just love musicals at this office, right? We are just, we love them, and we're always,
we like our show tunes around here.
It's fun.
So we just ended up doing it. The next thing I knew, I was on a forklift singing.
So Jenny, as I was preparing today for What's New Wednesday, I rewatched that video, and we're going to show it to these guys here in a minute. But I busted a gut because I forgot about the forklift a moment. And when you start coming down with your fur and you're on your forklift, and they're helping you walk off the forklift.
That's because I had the ocean.
Oh my gosh. I was dead.
It was just a hoot. It was so fun.
Yeah, safety first. You did have straps on.
I did, and then I had to hurry and take them off and jump off, and it was just fun. What a fun day at work that was.
Yeah.
Oh,
and also the produce section of the grocery store.
Thank you. Thank you, groceries. Well, some of us do our best thinking in the shower or mowing the lawn or shopping for groceries, right?
It was a lot more fun than thinking about the carrots I was putting in my cart. It just was. It was more fun.
Oh my gosh. Do you guys out there, I'm the masses out there that are listening to this and watching this right now, do you remember when that musical came out? Do you remember seeing it and what you were like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? Well, 2 years later, I think it's fun to watch it again because there was just so much creativity involved in it. And because you've now used them in your lives out there, you realize how life-changing it really is, right? I sure hope so.
Some products are worth singing about.
Yes, we're singing about this video, of course, is coming to a cool shop near you. It's there now. Let's take a look at that to remind everyone, or if people have never seen it before, how fun of a video that was. And that all came out of Jenny's shopping trip and a really creative marketing team.
Coming direct to you from Kimberbell headquarters in beautiful Cache Valley, Utah. The Kimberbell Players present Clear Blue Tiles.
Hey, do you sew? Hey, do you quilt? Well, do so in style, 'cause sister, your life is gonna change with Clear Blue Tiles. Your hoop could be 4x4 maybe, or as big as a mile, 'cause brother, all hoop sizes will work with Clear Blue Tiles. We care what you're quilting, from Main Street to red, white, and blue. You don't need a long arm machine that takes up your whole room. Do it in your hoop. quilting friends, frustration ends, and you're gonna smile. Be sure to tell your friends about clear blue tiles. We care what you're quilting, from Main Street to red, white, and bloom. You don't need a long-arm machine that takes up your whole room. Do it in your hoops. So quilting friends, frustration ends, and you're gonna smile, 'cause whether you're quilting block by block or all over the top, your quilting sandwich stop is clear blue tiles.
So good. I haven't seen that in so long. I love it.
It should be noted that Jayme choreographed that little dance number in
That's
the middle.
true.
She was the choreographer. So
That's
props to her for
That's
sure.
right. That's
That was
right.
fun.
I mean, don't you all like now it's in your head? I'm like, quilting block by
I'm
block.
sorry, guys. It's gonna be in your head for days.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, thanks a lot,
I
Jenny.
still remember all the
friends.
words.
Sorry, friends.
Oh my gosh. And it came Jenny, I didn't know that story about the grocery store. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
it was just a memorable moment in the produce section.
Never to be forgotten. Oh my goodness. Well, you probably are seeing the comments here. They're loving it. So creative in every way. And what I mean, that was a fun way for sure to introduce it. I'm glad we got to show it again 2 years later, right?
It was fun to remember, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Jenny, you're also known for your blog posts. So tell us how often those come out and how do you decide what to write there? And how can we find them?
Yeah, I love doing the blog. I really appreciate the creative freedom I have doing the blog. And I sign it Heart Jenny at the end every time because I
Yeah.
hope that people who read it feel that I wrote it from my heart. It's in my voice. It's I hope my friendship is coming through. I hope you just view a blog post as like a friend talking to another friend,
I would agree.
I post about once a week, at least, sometimes twice a week. During the Christmas season, it was every day.
Yes.
And I just try to tell you what I think you'll be interested in, whether it's a trick, a tip. I introduce new products, and it's always really exciting for me to do that. I
Yeah.
love being able to show our products because I don't have to sell them; they sell themselves. I don't try to sell the project. I just try to describe the project.
Yeah.
Because they're just cool, and it's exciting to tell a friend about something that you think is cool.
Yeah.
I like to share recipes. I like to share, just things that I think will brighten your day, that will teach you a little something, that might inspire you to have a little more joy, creative joy in your life. So,
Well,
that
Jenny,
answers your question.
I think you nailed it when you said, I want it to be like I'm your friend, because I think
I feel that way.
Yeah, I think you are the kind of person that I think anyone in this world would go, that's the kind of friend I want to have. Or she could be my next door neighbor. Or she could be my best friend because of how you write and you relate to people. So I love that.
Thank you.
I do believe that comes through in your blog writing. So keep it up.
I
You
hope
can
so.
find
I
the
hope
blog.
so.
by going to kimberbell.com, and there should be a link there, right? And then we also post the blogs, updates to the blog through social media. So you can also find it that way as well.
I see a
Awesome.
few people saying, what is the blog name and what is what blog? So maybe we could actually put the blog link
to it.
Comments.
That's a good idea,
Yeah, it is under our Learn section on the navigation under Learn. You'll find the blog
Okay.
there, but we'll put some links in the comments. So it's the
perfect.
Kimberbella. It's
Please
awesome.
go read it. I would love to have you join that. I'd love to hear you comment on the blog. I want to hear from you.
Yeah.
I want to know what your questions are.
I love that.
Please subscribe. Yes.
Jenny, thank you for everything that you do. Jasmine, Jazzy J, you're up next, my friend. Now, we talked about, her being, all things marketing, collateral, that kind of thing. She does have a team, an amazing team under her as well. But really, when it comes to staying on Kimberbell brand, this girl has got it. And she's everything that she produces is just like mind blowing. We look at it and we all go, oh, we're so glad we have Jasmine on our team, because she really does make beautiful things, and beautiful things happen. There's a lot of things you've done here at Jasmine over the years, but one of the most recent things that I have fallen in love with is the Kimberbell tote bag. The Kimberbell bag. And this is available, of course, now as well through shops. It's Life is Oh So Delightful. Is that not the most beautiful bag you ever did see? I mean, come on. We knew she would nail it, but she surely did with this bag. Everyone needs one. Why, Jasmine? Why do they need this in their life?
Why do they need it? Oh, because it's a tote bag.
And you can't go wrong with that.
No, you can't. I love totes. I have far too many. They carry everything. I am a mom, so I constantly have my hands full. Totes are ways that, that just helps me with that. And think about all the fabric and the product that you can bring home from shopping from a quilt shop.
And Donna says, just one? Oh, no.
You need multiple.
No, you got to have multiples, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they are beautiful. And it makes me think that this may just be the beginning of some collectible totes, I think, because that's one I want to have for all kinds of reasons, but you never know.
If they love them, absolutely.
How many of you out there think Jasmine should continue to design tote bags? You got a few votes right here, right? Yeah, they are beautiful and so purposeful. Yeah, lots of reasons. Jasmine says she's a mom, but boy, Jenny can bring her groceries home in it.
Yeah,
she can fill it with all the produce she ever wants. Yeah, everyone's saying more totes, Jazz. So I guess there you go. There you go. Jasmine, what's one of your favorite projects you've ever worked on and been a part of here at Kimberbell?
I think I would say love notes would be a big one. I loved love notes. There was so much thought put into that. We had all these envelopes that were ombre'd out and brought it. It wasn't just a quilt, it was a journey. And we found a way to design it and make it purposeful. So every step and every section was something that they enjoyed. And that was fun.
You know what's interesting about that, to everyone out there that's listening to this, is love notes, of course, as we talked about, things are planned way in advance, I mean, months, years in advance. So when this was this plan of having like a mystery where each portion of the design was sealed up in an envelope designed by Jasmine, that was pre-COVID. And then right before the launch of this, what happens? The world basically shuts down and everyone is at home. I mean, it kind of gives me chills just thinking about it, because it was the most beautiful timing in a way that, like, everything was just so uncertain and it was sad and we couldn't go out and we couldn't be in our shops and all those kinds of things that we all, came to love and probably take for granted in many ways. And then the COVID happens, but Love Notes launched right at that same time. And it allowed people to get these beautiful envelopes filled with instructions that were a mystery at the time. Did we do it every week or was it every month? I think it
That's
was
too far back for me
every
to
week.
remember.
No, I think it was every week. Yeah,
It was every
we
week.
got a new envelope with new
Yeah,
instructions.
it was every week.
Yep, every week.
I mean, and it was really kind of crazy to think about the timing on that. But of course, Love Notes is now launched, and it's still available through quilt shops. And like Jasmine said, I think that is something that she should feel very proud of, because it was a beautiful thing in design, packaging, the whole bit. Pretty cool. Oh, I'm glad
Many things, and the timing of that one probably isn't the best, but that was probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Well, Jayme, oh my goodness, my friend, you've got the world on your shoulders because you've got a whole lot of responsibility as a vice president here at Kimberbell. But one of the main responsibilities you have, of course, is the product roadmap.
Yeah.
With all the crazy, squirrel moments we have and the creative meetings we have and trying to figure out, what to do 1 to 2 years now and more in advance. How do you do it?
Well, I mean, it's definitely a process, but we have a great team. And so we get together a couple times of a year where we spend like all day just kind of locked in a room talking about different ideas and things like that. And then we meet on a regular basis as well. But we've got representatives from our product management team, from product development, from sales. And then of course the marketing team chimes in when we have some meetings about different ideas. But we really just have this wealth of just ideas and things we want to do. And the hardest part really is just deciding how to bring that product into owning it in and deciding what our product offering is going to be. So it's so much fun. And it's kind of hard because we want to do all the things all at the same time. And you just can't do that. So
yeah.
Yeah.
As much as we want to do it all, we just can't. And we know that, we all just have everyone brings such great ideas, but in the end, there's a roadmap and there's a process, which we'll be showing here in the video soon. But you do a beautiful job with it. And really, like Jayme's, her thing, her shtick, man, is creativity for sure.
Yes.
And really having the big ideas, the big, the vision for what Kimberbell will continue to be. I so appreciate it.
She's a creative genius for sure.
Oh, well, you're too kind. I don't know. I have a great team here. Obviously, we all work well together.
We do.
Maybe humble, but she's amazing.
Yeah.
We couldn't do our jobs without her either.
I have to show you what Ryan said. He said, this is, of course, the Kimber fella, also my husband. He says, this team is amazing. I can't believe how many great ideas they have to make amazing projects for our customers, and they love it. Yeah, it's so true. You are amazing, and the rest of your teams are too. Jayme, I'm going to put you on the spot here because I've got, a few hundred friends that are like saying, Kim, please ask Jayme this. What is next for Kimberbell? What can you give us any kind of hint as to what's something they have not seen yet that you can give us a little, I don't know,
a little hint? Okay, well, yeah, so many fun things are coming out. I wish you could just see this roadmap because it's amazing. But we've got a new quilt coming out this summer, and I guess I could just say it's truly kind of a sensory experience. There's so many new things on this quilt, new textures, new techniques, and it's coming out in June. So I don't know, it's a theme that you've all been asking for, and I think you're going to be excited about it. Any guesses on what it might be?
A theme you've all been asking for. Sensory experiences. What do you guys think is coming out? You said it's going to be launched in June.
Right? Yep.
Okay. I actually, Cindy says, what a teaser. I know, it's true. But that's what we do. Oh, I'm seeing it. Is this Cindy wants to know.
They know.
Are you going to give her the A-OK on that?
I would say so. Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is a fall quilt. And
Mhm.
when she says there's some really unique experiences as part of that, she's truly correct on that.
Yeah.
Something probably you've never seen before in a quilt,
Mhm.
and one that we're super pumped about. In fact, yesterday I went up into the product development room and saw the test blocks.
They're
Gosh,
so cute.
they're so cute. It just makes me so
Yeah.
happy. Yeah,
It's amazing.
people
Falling
are
in love with them.
excited. What's that?
Falling in love with them.
Yes, falling.
Yes.
Well, look at you
Yes,
go,
you did.
Jazz.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Melinda says, whatever you develop, we will want. That is so nice to say. Well, we hope that we never let you down on that, because it's important for us to create things that, of course, we love, but we want you to love them even more. And so, yes, it is a fall quilt, an autumn quilt, and it is pretty stinking cute, as I like to say, right?
Yeah.
We do Kimberbell cute around here, right, my friends?
It's so cute. And it's one that you will have to make this quilt. I mean, it's awesome. So I'm so excited for
It
y'all
is
to
so
see
good.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, are you ready to show them our little mini documentary, folks? It's only about 6 minutes long, so please stay with us, because I think you'll find it very interesting. Of course, it's kind of how we take a product from start to finish, but we used Oh So Delightful as our example in this 6-minute clip, and it's really fun. You're going to see a lot more people behind the scenes, and then stay with me, because after you watch it, I'm going to come back. I'm going to ask you a question about something, and you can be entered to win a whole lot of fabric from our new vintage fabric, our
Nice.
vintage flora fabric line. And of course, the oh so delightful tote bag that Jasmine talked about. 4 people are going to win each a bundle of a dozen fat quarters from Vintage Flora and the tote bag. But you're going to want to watch this first. So let's go ahead and take a look at this fun little video. Hello, I'm Kim Christofferson, founder and CEO of Kimberbell. Have you ever wondered what it takes to bring a Kimberbell product to the market? I invite you to join me today for a behind-the-scenes look at our creative process. At Kimberbell, teamwork really does make the dream work. I'm excited to introduce you to the people and departments that make everything come together. So without further delay, let's go ahead and start at the very beginning. We're never short on ideas here at Kimberbell. That's why we start with our product roadmap, a documented plan that stretches years into the future. Remember, we're not just selling machine embroidery designs. Our goal is to always provide you with a joyful, creative experience. As a management team, we first look at what's trending and what kinds of projects people want to make as gifts or decor. After figuring out what we want to do, the design work begins. Sometimes I design the project, and at other times, one of our talented team members is the designer. I always start with brainstorming and sketching any ideas that pop into my mind. I try to keep paper handy for when that inspiration strikes, which is sometimes about 2 in the morning. As you can see, these are just my rough thoughts on paper. It's so fun and rewarding for me to see how something like this becomes something like this. As with any creative endeavor, there's a lot of joy to be found in the journey. Let's now take a look at Kimberbell's Oh So Delightful Quilts and Decor. I designed this collection because, frankly, this is how I wanted to decorate my sewing room. After jotting down the initial ideas and putting them in the computer, we fine-tuned them as a team and got serious about making a plan. One of my favorite parts of the creative process is choosing the beautiful fabrics and embellishments that bring the designs to life. For the Oh So Delightful collection, I wanted to use our new Vintage Flora fabric. The colors and florals are timeless, they're trendy, and exactly what I wanted for these projects. After the initial designs are ready to produce, the first step is to digitize them for embroidery. Simply put, digitizing is turning artwork into computerized embroidery files with specific stitches assigned to each element of the design. We have several proficient and very talented digitizers on our product development team who know what it takes to create a quality design for your embroidery machine.
Hi, my name's Jeanette. I work at Kimberbell, and I'm here to talk to you about our design and product development process. So when product development receives a product from our product owners, we have a meeting to talk all about the whole design process and their vision for the product. Every single block, every single detail, every single stitch, and it's a back and forth process between the digitizer and the tester and our product owner to make sure those stitches are exactly the way that we want them.
Once digitizing is complete, we start stitching and testing the designs. We test, and retest every design on every brand of machine. We want Kimberbell designs to stitch perfectly every time. So after passing through our product assurance specialist, you'd better believe that that design is the absolute best it can be. When testing is finished, the product development team spends weeks laying out the full color, step-by-step instructions that Kimberbell is famous for. This involves a lot of writing, editing, illustrating, and even taking pictures, so our instructions are as clear as can be. Early on in the process, our marketing team has already started developing strategies for introducing our product to the world. From email, social media, video, photo, and even the design on our website, our marketing department makes sure that everything you see is Kimberbell quality.
We start planning months and months ahead, thinking about all the exciting things we get to do to create the inspiration around the product. We have such a creative team here with our videographers, photographers, our graphic designers, our photo stylist. We have amazing just details in everything that we do, and we love the details. The details are the funnest part of this job, just being able to be creative and go through that process and make sure that everything that we are working with, we're saying to ourselves, is this going to be inspiring for you, the customer? So, and then it's like Christmas at the end of the day when we get to see you get that product and make it and share it on social media.
A few months before our product's official release, we also let our shops in on what we've been working on. We really love our shops, and they need to know what's coming up so they can be prepared. We do this in several ways just to be sure our shops don't miss a thing. From start to finish, our product managers are busy making sure everything gets done, ordering fabric and embellishments, overseeing samples that come out of product development, and approving packaging and marketing materials. From the initial concept to a product's release, product managers are constantly on the go. Once all the physical pieces are here, our fantastic kitting team puts it together with beautiful kits and packages. After everything is kitted, our shipping department then packs the product up and sends it to quilt shops all over the world. Now the fun part begins, letting you know about a new product. We get so excited about this because we know how excited you'll be. I love revealing the new products on What's New Wednesday and seeing your comments and enthusiasm. We also love sharing our photos and videos and interacting with you through social media. The marketing stage is really a fun time. Once the product is released, we love planning sew-alongs and other fun events to celebrate the project. We enjoy teaching tips and techniques and making memories with you. Which brings me back to the why of what we do. Weeks, months, and even years of hard work is so worth it when we see you, our Kimberbellas and fellas, making these projects, gifting them, and enjoying your creative experience from start to finish. So from all of us at Kimberbell, thank you for taking this journey with us. We can't wait to keep experiencing the joy of creativity with you today, tomorrow, and in years to come. Does that make you want to cry a little bit? I don't know about you, but it's kind of tender to look at all the people that make this stuff happen. And that's just a smidgen of who we saw in the video there.
Right.
So much work, so many people, so many hours.
So many hours. It is. And then in the end, it's so worth it because we see your excitement and your enthusiasm and you're experiencing our tagline, right? The joy of creativity. It's pretty awesome.
Like Jayme said, it is in the video. Jayme said it's like Christmas when we finally get to release a product.
Right?
And it is. We get so excited. We can't wait to see your reactions. We can't wait to see how you love it. Because that's the reason, that's the reason behind everything.
Yeah. So. And isn't it fun to see that people are, maybe they're learning for the very first time how to use their machine, or maybe they've done this for years, or they're somewhere in between, or maybe they're making a project for their own home, or maybe they're making it for someone else. It's just all a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the joy of creativity is real. I mean, just last week I made those, those X's and O's sucker covers from the winter felt cozies. I just made those for my son's 5th grade class. And I was so excited for him to take them to school. I mean, the joy of creativity is real. And that's what we hope to help people experience. We want you to experience that.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
And it's good therapy too, right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
The best kind.
Yes, we all need that for sure. It is. It does something for our souls, for sure. And I think so many people out there would agree with that. All right. So who wants to win? You got to take a look at this here. And let me see if I can get an up-close picture here. Look at these fabrics. This is the new vintage Flora fabric line from Kimberbell. And we use these fabrics as part of, Oh So Delightful. But these are just so gorgeous. You'll want to use them for other projects too. So 4 people are going to win a fat quarter bundle of a dozen of these. I'm just going to show you real quick. Let's see. Some of them. Oh, I love that one. This is one of our favorites right there. It's called Lucky Floral, and it's just these little itsy flowers.
Pretty.
I love this red and green. The collection's a little, it's just like sweet and vintage in a way, but in a modern kind of way. Would you say, Jayme?
Yep, I would say that for sure.
You had a lot to do with this collection. What was inspiring to you as far as like the colors go?
Yeah, so we looked at all the different colorways we could do and just really kind of wanted to bring in a little bit more of we've got all these fun, bright basics, kind of taking those colors and making them a little bit more muted so that it has kind of a different feel. And that kind of brings in that vintage feel with taking those bright colors and toning them down just a little bit. So we took all of our favorite colors and built this beautiful collection with those florals that we had.
Yummy. Love it. Okay, so 4 people are going to win a bundle of those. And then, of course, the bag, like I talked about. What you have to do is between right this minute and Thursday night, tomorrow night, we announce the winners Friday morning on Facebook. But to enter, here's the question. Wherever you're seeing this video, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, you're going to answer this. What did you find the most interesting thing in the mini documentary for Oh So Delightful? Like when you watch that, what was something that stood out to you as being interesting? What was the most interesting thing about that? Did you learn something new about how Kimberbell produces product? We just want to hear what you thought about something you learned through that video. And that's how easy it is to enter this giveaway. Again, 4 winners will be announced Friday morning. Okay, let's see what Barbara says. She says, this process is amazing. It's so great to see what it takes to create your products. Everything comes together so well and allows us to complete the product easily. Great work from all. Well, thank you, Barbara. That is so kind. Let's see. Someone else mentioned. Oh, yeah, I agree. Mark, he says, how many different departments it takes from concept to customer. I think that was a big eye-opener for sure, because there is just a lot of moving parts at all given times, isn't there?
Yep.
So it is fun to share that with you guys. Dee says, I find the product roadmap very interesting. Coordinating different products and releases is quite a feat.
It is.
Yes. Kudos to Jayme for that, right? Leah says, I found it interesting, the cohesiveness of the teams. Oh my gosh, isn't that the truth? One team is relying on the other, and it's like a domino effect, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, wow. Okay. Evelyn says, it's awesome to see teamwork. That's what I really loved. Well, thank you, Evelyn. Yeah. Okay, well, as I've mentioned before, if you're looking for Oh So Delightful, you can find it in a quilt shop near you, or so many of them, most of them, probably 99.9% of them also sell online. So please find one that does that. They would appreciate your support. We appreciate your support. So thank you. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Jenny, Jasmine, and Jayme, the Jays.
Yeah, it's fun to be here.
Today.
Sure, it was fun.
Just fun. Thank you for all that you do. On behalf of everyone out there, I'm saying to you, thank you for what you do.
Well, thank you, Kim.
Yeah, thank you, Kim.
Yes.
We wouldn't be here without you. So
Thank you.
All right. I will see you in the office. See you really soon.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
everybody.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Aren't they great? Gosh, I love those ladies. Love them. Shout out to Andrew too. He had a big part in that documentary. So thank you, Andrew, for what you did to make that happen. All right, guys, we are at the end of our show. I hope you enjoyed that today. And until I see you next week, keep on creating, keep doing the things that you love, and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.